she allowed Lucy to say all this stuff and didn't check her or nothing on live. Like, I mean,
remember again, we was going over this yesterday. So that's the same shit that she used to do to me.
Exactly. That's my point. So we already established that. I don't understand what people, that's what we tell everybody. Y'all just need to pay attention. Pay the fuck attention. These people expose themselves every single time.
A security escort. Again, Kiana's pattern is she'll go around to these creators acting like she cool with them. Oh, we family, we need to stick together. Meanwhile, all she trying to do is siphon off your motherfucking followers. She'll sit in your box. She'll tell you to come to her live, sit in her box. Because honestly, don't nobody really go to Kiana live unless she got all those other creators in there.
And here's the thing. She tries to siphon off people's followers. And yes, she does get a few, right? But those few don't really support her because nobody really likes her.
You remember some of my followers were her mods. And as soon as she did that shit to Miss Butter, they rolled right the fuck out. I think only like a couple stayed.
No, they didn't all roll out because I
know a few. I wasn't going to put them out there. I hope they enjoy it over there. Have fun. They said they're going to ride with Kiana to the wheels fall off. Have fun. I ain't got no ill will. That's what you support. That's what you support.
They've been waiting to do that, Blaze. That's what you didn't understand. I didn't want to tell you about that.
Hey, listen. Again. They can have it. I ain't mad at them. I don't got no ill will towards them. But that's what you support over there now. So, again, no ill will towards them.
Finally. Right? And I felt the same way because I was off the app. So I didn't get a chance to see the apology from HB to her. I wasn't around. I was probably doing something traditional. When I got there, I heard about it. Lucy might have texted me, but I heard about it. I was so excited. I was like, this is what I'm talking about. But I do remember saying to myself, oh, Lord, how we going to get her $2 back together? God damn, $2 so stubborn. And, so I was excited. I was extremely excited that her and Braid was taking that shot and that me, her, Braid, HB, all of us was in the palace. Shit didn't last 3 days. It was me and him this time, though. It wasn't him and her. It was me and him. And because he was going through one of his...
I hope y'all are listening to how this woman tries to manipulate people. She trying to start up her little personal group so she can siphon off all y'all followers. I mean, at some time and point, she gonna throw every one of y'all under the bus. And let you just disagree with her. Just have a disagreement. Don't agree with something that she does. She cop a whole attitude for it. Lord, I need her to take that Scully off. She literally sitting in her judge robe right now with her Scully on. It ain't really giving.
He went all the way to the left. None of that, Kiana, fuck you, type of thing where we come back from easily. He went all the way there.
Yeah, she do.
And
you ain't gonna find too many yes men or yes women, I'm gonna say yes men and women, and these creators, man. Because everybody be in their own lane.
I was like, now usually, hey baby, Dad would be like, this ain't gonna work. But because of what happened in my panel and so on and so forth, the night I so called.
And Susu, she gonna learn the hard way too.
She didn't get involved. And did that hurt my feelings? Yes. Because I know me, I'd be like, hey, I don't like this. What you did is fucked up. I'm gonna step back. And I was expecting her to step back. And I noticed he was in her panel. She was his panel. I was like, it happens. And then a blog post came up. It was Rizzy's post. And it was like the Riz stuff. So I'm thinking it's him being funny. I'm thinking it's his page. But I had heard her tell Empress that she's going to start a live. I'm telling one of them that she's going to start a live she wanted back from. And so I see all these people, and I hear Brazil's voice because she has a very distinctive voice. And of course, they're talking about dying. So I'm looking like this little motherfucker, and he's excited. Yeah, tell him about this, tell him about it. And Brazen was like, I gotta go. I can't stay on here long, but da. He's like, we'll do it again. I was like, hey, this is a bitch. And then I noticed she was not in the panel with him. He was not on her panel. She was not talking to him. So I was like, so it's back then. She saw the video. And now it's like, she realized, that's what the dogs do when you play with them. They'll lick you in the motherfucking mouth.
Oh, FaceLine. The last time I went to Brave Platform Kiana was when we took a shot. Now, what Brave be doing, Brave be screaming me from over there. He be talking to the damn comments like he over here. That night I fell asleep on my live, and he was on the whole damn page responding to all my comments. The last time I went to Brave King page was since we took that shot. The situation that happened after that was when he was cursing Danny like a sailor, and Danny was trying to talk to him when I said I don't want to deal with Brave. But if I'm saying that I'm grieving, and some people are like, oh, you grieving, get out the app. That was an outlet for me. If I said I'm grieving and I don't feel like arguing with Brave King today, that day before that, the day before that, Keon, you was going night court every night. When I dropped out the panel and you said, Diane, get back up here. And I said, no, Keon, I don't want to come back up. Big Cream said, Diane, go back up, go for me. And I said, okay, I got back up in the panel. I went on mute. I ain't say nothing. What Brave did, Brave started a whole argument with me still, and I said, that's why I said I didn't want to be up here with him or whatever. And I still stayed in the panel out of respect for you, but respectfully, if I am grieving. I literally was on live, not feeling good, but I still came over there to support you. And I said, you know what? Because I know what happened. T-Time was live. That's when Brave King was telling somebody to suck his dick or something like that. And I said, why is he telling somebody to suck his dick? That's so gay. Somebody went over there.
Let me get a tab blast. Diamond get somebody taken out. Let me get a tab blast real quick and some likes and shares. So my little TikTok shop in the comment section.
Which I know who did it, went over there to Brave King and told him that I was talking about him. He said it in the comments before he came up. He said that he said, oh, you was talking about me. I didn't say nothing. I said, I'm not going to argue with Brave today. I'm over here because I was supporting you. I literally said that I did not want to argue with him that day. What's wrong with me saying that today I am grieving? My friend's daughter was just unalive in a domestic violence situation. It's a trigger for me because I lost my sister to that in 2010, and I don't feel like arguing with no fucking body today. If you would have told me that, she lost a sister.
I didn't even hear that. I'm just not hearing that.
You didn't even hear that. You didn't hear it the first time she said it? Unfriend you are.
I understand, Kiana, do what you need to do. Go ahead. If you gotta go to your own life to get away from that because you don't feel like dealing with it, then that's what the fuck it was. It was no big deal. But then you started with, why you screaming me? Why you da-da-da?
I could have swore she said that more than a few times. And she's still trying to figure it out. That's how much you even paid attention to Dom. That's how much you really even gave a fuck about Dom. You didn't even listen to her when she telling you she was grieving. And while she grieving, she came over to support you. And you don't even know why she was grieving? She a piece of work.
Some unnecessary shit.
Let me say this. I got onto Heartbreaker the other night for doing the goddamn thing too. I personally think, unless the host gives you the permission, like, hey, everybody,
didn't know she lost
here,
a sister.
I personally think that's disrespectful. I would never. Or on the panel. But
welcome to the team, appreciate it.
Go to leave the room and everybody, your people, I should say, come with you. I think that was kind of fucked up. But hey, you don't see it that way, I don't. But I want to say this. I'm going to say I call.
Bella says she did this as revenge for Dom having a shot with BK and her being in his live. You remember, you was around, Bella. You remember she got mad at me because I had chasing pillows in my live. Her and Ray got mad at me and he stopped speaking to me for a little while too. She says she don't tell nobody else what to do with their platform, but while telling somebody what to do with their platform. Yeah. And the first thing I supported you. I did this, I did that. First of all, I don't want no friendship based off a transaction. I don't want no association based off a transaction. I'm good off of that. I think that type of shit is disingenuous in the first place. I ain't with the, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Fuck out of here. I want people to do shit just because they feel like doing it. If they do it, so be it.
Bullshit on what you just said. Braid King, you and Braid King was fucking with each other the long way. Y'all was doing it until Braid did what a dog always do. He took his ass over there into the wisdom, and they was talking about you, and he was eager. He wanted Brazil to tell it all. And he even called you a hoe in that live. Now, and it's in the comments because I wrote, see how he played everybody's face. He played both sides. He just was in, him and her just in the same panels, in each other's panels. But yeah, here he is, ready for Brazil to give him triple.
Crazy. I saw 5 seconds of that live, so that didn't even bother me. Bray King was over here after that. I just said Bray come up to argue with Uchi. I just let him come up and have a whole argument with Uchi, and that was after that. I saw 5 seconds of what the fuck Brazilla was talking about, because when I realized it was Brazilla talking, I turned that. Okay,
for those of you who are
Thanks for subscribing.
you have a discussion with God, listen to way too much.
My bad.
For those of you who are saying, I'm going to lose my friend, I'm not going to lose my friend.
You said that we're not friends. You said that
all my friends have my phone number.
Right.
I'm not going to lose a friend. I'm out.
Exactly.
But you gave her your phone number. You gave Don your phone number. And you said I wasn't your friend, right? Didn't she say that? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but you gave me your phone number. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. She damn look like she's ready
she's not listening to what I'm saying. She's like not listening to what I'm saying because she's processing things the way that she want to process it. But at the end of the day, I don't do all that. Bro. You're not coming up here right now. That's the type of games that you like to play. You think that you about to antagonize a situation that ain't even there, and we not doing that. You could go live and go talk about it and go make whatever narrative you want to make.
You can't do that shit,
on your platform, but we not doing that. I don't do that. Yeah, so again, this app is not as important to me because I did hear Kiana's speech about, people ain't gonna be shit. I was somebody before this app. I was somebody. I've always had a career. I've maintained my career since the age of 21. I take good care of my kids. I'm a very responsible adult.
I guess here's my biggest thing. I don't want it to get disrespectful between Dime and I. I don't.
She said she didn't want it to get disrespectful between you and Dom. Didn't you disrespect her just yesterday and today? I mean, you said you was literally talking shit behind her back to Luciana. Why the fuck you worried about respect now? Man. Boy. This shit crazy.
The Zebo days, I call it the Zebo. When I do think about the Zebo days and us recapping and her saying, because I would say something really off the wall. I don't want us to get disrespectful. I know that's what they're gonna want to happen Sunday on Bella's Live.
Shit.
I'm not going. She can, and that's fine. But I'm not.
Did she say on Sunday on Bella's Live? Did she say that?
Yes, that's what she said.
She can, and that's fine, but I'm not going. They're ready for this one, so I'm not. I just don't want it to get disrespectful between the two of us.
Blaze,
What's up?
Copeland's in the comments. The old mod, Kiana's old mod.
I don't know who Copeland is. How you doing?
That's the old mod that was
The one that Kiana told that, you know, about her black eye?
It's wrong and right is right.
Y'all need to quit, boy.
Kiana.
A lot of times y'all be getting on this
minute
app and y'all be talking, but when you put out shit in the atmosphere, it's got to come back to you. You don't know what's going on.
Tap the screen for me, y'all.
This is why this is coming
Tap the
back.
screen so we can keep the live going.
About my daughter.
It's got to come back to you. I'm not saying that's not a fact, Kiana.
Fact.
I'm not saying that, but when you be coming over here, you be like, oh, Empress, you siding. I don't pick sides. I'm telling you, right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm not gonna pick a side. When you wrong, you wrong. If you don't want somebody doing something to your children, then you should be making sure you covering you. Whatever you doing is gonna affect your kids.
He has to make sure he covering him.
Exactly.
Man, you looking for my daughter? Ain't gonna work.
So, Kiana, what she's saying to you is, did it ever dawn on you that your actions of how you act on the app can affect your children?
Yes, I said that.
I mean, and that's on the app. That's in your reality.
That's all she was saying. Like, your actions, the way you act. Come on now, we know sometimes you out of pocket. I'm gonna call it what it is.
Listen, I am not saying that I haven't tit for tatted. We've tit for tatted. And this last tit today, telling me that I'm opposition and that you put my front and back of my house and you put my children up, and I'm like, I don't have shit to do with this. My tat this time for his tit was, well, let me get the police involved. Because I had nothing to do with that shit. And so he decided he wanted to call me the opposition today and say, oh, unless y'all ring my cash app, I'm putting all y'all shit up, your children, your this, your that. You crazy.
And he said your name and what
and we got into it. He said, bitch, I know you're opposition. I heard you on the telephone. I'm like, you ain't heard me call no fucking opposition on no telephone.
Hey, Key.
What's up, baby?
How you doing, Mama?
I'm good, Steve.
Can you just agree for 1 minute that all your actions and behavior over this app, what he's doing now is just some karma? Can you agree to that? It may not be karma you like, but it's karma right now, Key.
Because it doesn't, when karma hits, it doesn't tell you what form it's coming back to.
And the same goes for him.
And
But Kiana, we're not talking to him right now. We're trying to have a
I'm
civilized
y'all like this.
conversation with you.
This is both of ours. How about that? Now, T-Baby. Why y'all affiliate yourself with people who y'all feel like they got their karma coming?
I didn't hear you. What you say?
Why y'all, like, T-Baby, you one of my biggest supporters. Like, why do y'all affiliate yourself with people who y'all feel like they got karma coming? I don't really fuck with people like that.
Okay, here's the thing, Kiana. I might not like some of the things that you do, but that don't mean that we can't have a friendship or a relationship.
Right.
I don't agree with everything that Empress says or does. I don't agree with everything you say or do.
Correct.
But there's a level of respect and there's still a relationship there. So yeah, this might be her one thing that, hey, y'all don't see eye to eye on, because y'all not going to see eye to eye on every situation. So that, I answered your question for you. My bad.
Like I said, when it comes to my children, I don't care who, T-Baby, it's Z-Baby who wants.
No, I don't. I totally agree with you. Oh, I don't disagree about that. When it comes to mine, I'm like him, and like you, and I'm sure all us mothers are just about the same. Baby, you will fuck around and find out fucking with my one and only, and we're both military trained. See, this is why I don't get on this app and say and do certain shit to people, because see, the shit he doing right now, that boy gonna fuck around and find out. Somebody gonna pull up on that boy.
But let's be honest, baby. Let's be honest. You can't just say him. You may as well say it across the board because there's several. There's several that does it. But that's why I stay over here in my corner, though. And I don't be doing all of that. Why? Because I have to make sure I'm protecting my kids by any means necessary. So no, I'm not gonna get on this app trying to find out where somebody stay at, trying to drag them, talk to them real bad, trying to do all this shit. No, because I gotta protect my kids. This app ain't gonna come protect my kids. So that's why I make sure I make it to where I gotta go, come up over here, and you gonna fuck around and find out. You better tell your family before you arrive here, get that fucking fish ready. Because I don't play about my kids. So I don't get on this app messing with nobody. I don't go trying to find out where they work, where they live, what they doing, nothing.
Right.
Because my kids come first. And I know whatever I put in the atmosphere is going to come back to me. But it may not hit me. It might hit one of my kids.
My kids, yeah.
Then it's going to hurt me even more because now I got to put something in the dirt. Which means I'm going for vengeance. Which means if I got to put one, I'm going to make sure you put 10 or 12.
One thing I do love about me is I appreciate all of y'all opinions, but I don't give a damn. Once I make up my mind, I don't give a damn.
We know that.
Kiana, we already know that.
We already know that, Kiana.
I don't give a damn.
You said it like it was breaking news. Come on now.
One of the best things ever in my life is this.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Liam wrote me a phone and said I had the money before I got here. I don't make money like that.
You said, Kiana, right now that you don't give a damn. So why did you think that he didn't give a damn when he came for you? What made you think that he didn't give a damn when he came for you?
He got to do what he got to do. I did what I had to do.
Okay, so now that you've done what you got to do, did you think about what could be the next response?
Hey, and now he got to think about what's the next response. So maybe he's.
I'm asking you now that you made that call. Did you figure out what your next response was going to be? What that he got coming for you now?
I mean, that's what it is. What it is.
But you can't say you don't care because you don't know what.
One thing about it, I'm not going to ever interact with him again. So we shouldn't be talking. Me and him should never be talking again. It is over.
Kiana, can I ask you something? Okay, here's my question for you. Going forward, do you think that this situation will change the way you handle things on this app?
No.
Because of how far this went?
No.
So you don't see nothing you could have did differently with this situation?
Hey, Sophia.
No.
Okay.
Really? Mama, you don't see nothing you could have did different, baby.
She said no. She said no multiple times.
And I'm just saying that that's why I sit over here in my little corner. That's why I just recap. I don't get into all of this that go on because at the end of the day, it's not my fight. It don't have nothing to do with me. It actually kind of hurted my feelings to just kind of see that we yet still cannot do shit without trying to round each other out.
Yeah.
Can I say something right quick? Then I'm going to drop. Hey, you guys, how are y'all? Kiana, you know you wrong. You the last person that calling the police about dogs, and when you dogs everybody. I want to see if a person like me that never dogs somebody or dogs people would have called the police, but you, out of all people, Kiana, you're wrong. And me and Bray don't even get along, baby. And
keep it up, Jabri. I'm gonna tell you now.
I'm being honest with
Call them on your ass. You coming in space is bothering me when I literally have you blocked.
I don't have no reason to call them on me.
So,
like for real, they're not gonna do nothing. I don't say that. They won't do nothing to me. I'm being honest with you, bro. Like for you knew better to call somebody when you dogs everybody, and that's all I'm saying. You need to change for the better, Kiana. I'm gonna be praying for you. I hope you have a blessed night, though.
Hi. So I'm torn here because it's a difference between
$2.
It's a difference between dragging. It's a difference between dragging and.
I don't like that dry ass. Hey, $2.
Hey, it's a hey. It's a difference between dragging. It's a difference between dragging and threatening. I was given the option to press charges on him. I declined. I don't want to see a black man locked up. I personally declined.
Wait a minute.
However,
Say that again for me. $2. I apologize. My kids was talking. Say that again.
I said there's a difference between dragging and threatening someone. He was given threats. I personally was given the option to pursue a warrant for him and get him locked up. I declined. I don't want to press charges on him. I don't want to see another black man locked up. I did decline that option personally, but I don't want to see him locked up. However, I cannot fault Kiana for the choice that she made. She felt that that was the right choice for her to make because he put out too many threats on her. So I can't fault her for that.
I'm not saying that I fault her, but I'm saying if
Kiana, have you made threats to anybody on the app before, Kiana?
Hell yeah.
Titi, is you Kiana?
I answered for you. You asked the question, I answered that one.
What I made, baby?
Has anybody called the cops on you, Kiana, when you made your threats?
I have not been, nobody has called the cops on me about making threats, but people have gone to the police for me when they felt like what I did was threatening.
Okay. $2, have you ever made threats on the app?
Not until someone threatened me first. You never have heard me outright threaten someone. I don't do that. Now, once someone has made something towards me, then yes, I'm going to respond in like manner. But I do not do that. Everybody knows that I don't get down with it.
Tap the screen for me, y'all. 350K. We almost there.
Rose job.
Nope.
You didn't pull it up?
Come on now.
I was already
that video that I recapped, that wasn't you.
I was already there.
What do you mean you was already there?
Only reason I'm asking because y'all know I don't pick sides, but what is good for the goose is not good for gander.
I was already there. And you also recapped several of her lives where she said Kiana didn't have energy. She was actually had pain and all this and that. So she didn't have aggression energy. You also recapped that live when Trina said, girl, what you there for? Because they could say like a threat. I said to talk. So don't play. Don't try to play with me. Don't play with me.
Kiana, you know damn well I'm not finna play with you. Stop it.
Sleeping, honey?
Questions because I'm asking these questions because I recap and I don't really ever say shit. The only time I say shit is if somebody coming for me. I tell people every day, go get what you got to get. Do what you got to do.
I'm still gonna say, homeboy, for the things he's done to me, my husband,
but you have done the same
daughters,
things, Kiana.
And my two daughters, I have never ever said I'm looking for his children, ever.
But that's just you saying him. What about everybody else?
Whose child have I said I'm looking for? Please run me the tape.
Whose child?
Yeah. I want to find so-and-so's child. Whose child did I say I'm looking for?
Really?
Tattletale, you sleep, honey? Tattletale.
Well, you post mine, I'm posting yours, and I still have those clips. Don't play with me, lady.
Kiana.
Don't come on now. Let's. They called my child the R word, and I said, guess what? I'm gonna call yours the R word. Don't do that. But saying you want to find the location of a child is some weird ass motherfucking shit, and I can't believe y'all women are sitting up here taking a part.
No, don't try to make it a woman.
No.
You can't make it a woman thing. Hell no, Kiana. You can't make it a woman thing. That's some bullshit because you come over here. Bullshit, Kiana. That's bullshit.
My ass.
That's bullshit because you come over here all the time and I ride at dawn with any black woman. That don't try that shit.
I just tried it because
we don't just run the live until inquiries get off. Y'all just keep tapping the screen.
Someone's child. Like, okay, I want to pull up on somebody's child. Talking about their children's looks.
Kiana, you have
they
done
talk
some
about my children's looks is totally different.
Are you kidding me?
Please.
Damn him, we didn't even talk about his ass. How you gonna say that we as women and as a woman? I know you playing.
As I said before, and I'm going to say again, any motherfucker looking for my child, I'm going to assume you're looking for them to hurt her.
I didn't disagree with that.
It ain't gonna happen. And I'll cuss all you bitches out about it.
Kiana, you ain't finna cuss a fuck thing out over here.
You say my child's life is insignificant.
I'm telling you right now, you're not finna cuss a fuck thing out over here. Fuck this ass. You're not finna cuss a fuck thing out.
Hey.
Now you're barking because you want to bark. But you ain't finna cuss a fuck thing out over here.
No, ma'am. We're not gonna do that.
Let me get off this. I got to pray because see you motherfuckers.
Aunt Breeze, I need you to take a breath, woosah.
Oh Lord.
Now, $2.
Did somebody call me?
Yeah, I did.
Who?
It's Patty.
Okay,
Patty Corella. Hey. I appreciate the fact that you did not have him arrested, and that was my only thing that I have said. I don't like when people play with them 3-letter people, and to call them on a black man, and anything could have happened because we're unalived at an alarming rate. I didn't like to see it. That was my point of view of it. That's what I said. So if it come back any other way, you heard it first from me. Is there anything that you feel like you could have done differently with the situation?
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. He accused me of being opposition. He accused me of texting him. I told him several times it was not me. He called me out of my name, yelled out my credentials, yelled out my last name, yelled out my brother's name, yelled out his occupation, yelled out my family.
I did hear that shit. That was wrong. I heard all that.
I was asleep.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. But Kiana, stop playing with me.
I was asleep, Miss Patty. I was asleep. So when they woke up and got word, I retaliated and did him the same way. So he goes back live and says, she has kids. I was fine until he said I had kids. Everyone knows I don't have no kids. So I told him, you post those kids, I'm going to call their parents. He continued to say, I'm posting them. So I called their daddy online. And their parents said, what's his information? Period. So when he heard that, he became irate and said, I will put 2 pew-pews in your head and I will call people to your house. There was nothing I did wrong. He also showed a best friend of mine from 10 years ago. She was in the room.
I know I didn't just get woke up out my sleep to some motherfucking lies.
Ryan Hall, everybody knows you're my husband.
I just know my ears is deceiving me.
You delete that page. Everybody knows that I'm famous in my city, you dummy.
Mods, make sure you guys is making sure that
I
nobody's
have news articles written on me, you idiot, with my family member's name in it. So y'all ain't doing nothing. I've been doxxed several times before. Y'all not doing nothing. I didn't have a problem with what Bray King did as long as he stuck with me. When he went and showed Jasmine's picture, she was in the room and she heard him say about the bullet.
How was Jasmine in the room when you said you haven't talked to her in 10 years? That's weird. Also, on top of that, what was said is if somebody pulls up to my house, that's what'll happen.
The police, my information. They called me. I called Bray King and told him what was going on. He didn't think it was a real police phone call. I said, Braid is real. The police ended up calling him. He didn't think they were real, so they showed up to his home. After that, they called me, told me they made contact with him. What do I want to do? I said, I don't want him locked up. What's the point of locking him up? I was ready to go toe to toe with him all night. I could stay up all night. We could have a whole photo album. He showed his pictures to me. I showed pictures to him. That's it. What else can he do? And then I guess Kiana heard that Tennessee has a law against that, and then that's when she made her phone call. But I was not going to get him locked up. That's stupid.
Do you think that there's any way that y'all can have a conversation to resolve this?
I already said I can have a conversation with him. I'm not opposed to having a conversation with him at all. I'm not opposed.
Okay. Question: would you want? What is like when the police called you? What did you think that was the end result was going to be with that?
I mean, how would I know what the end result was going to be? I don't know. Whatever I wanted, I guess. She asked me if I wanted
to stream that is not sleepy and won't fall asleep,
and
even though we enjoy Tattletale.
Not going taking it.
If y'all do, write it in the comments.
So your whole thing was to have it on to deal with him on app your way.
Hold on one second.
I didn't see all the pictures. So Kiana, did he show the kids pictures?
$2.
Hold on. I said, hold on. I never said he showed the pictures. I said he was threatening to show the pictures.
Okay.
He was threatening to show the pictures, and
I didn't see
exactly. So I kept telling him those are not my kids. I do not have kids, and he kept on insisting, yes, you do. I said, you know what? I'm going to call their parents. So on live, I called their daddy. Mm-hmm. The same way Barb did. I called their daddy. If this psychopath was going to post your kids' photos, and hey, he responded like a parent would, send me his information. Period. I told you I was not opposition. I told you I don't have kids. When are you guys going to start listening? We would not be here today if he would have listened when I told him I was in opposition.
So you're saying that your anger and your frustration came from him constantly saying that you were opposition.
I don't have any anger and frustration. I just returned favor for favor. He accused me of being opposition. I told him I'm not opposition. He then yells out my credentials. Period. I wasn't mad. I wasn't angry. If you was in my live earlier, I was not mad at all.
I hadn't got to it yet.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at all. I yelled out his family member's name just like he yelled out my family member's name. We was going tick for tack. Where he went wrong was when he introduced my ex-best friend. Okay. And showed her and her family. And then when he threatened to put up photos of kids that he thought was mine. And when I told him they were not mine, he kept on insisting, I'm going to show them, I'm going to show them. So I warned their parents. Mm-hmm. And they responded in like manner.
And all this was over him losing his
face? It was just in the room with you. Come on now, $2.
Him accusing me of being opposition when I told him I was not.
Because they asked in the comments, did you post his kids' pictures?
So after he went live and said he was
yes,
my kid's picture, I didn't know it was his daughter photos. He had a baby in his hand, but you couldn't see the baby's face. I did not know that was his daughter.
You posted my daughter, my niece, my brothers, my sisters.
So I just put up whatever picture.
I just said I will because you did it, but you actually did it.
Who posted pictures first? You or him?
Her.
That I don't know, because like I said, I was
do know. You went live, and I sat there and watched you post me as a minor and me as in my Facebook photos, and then I responded.
Let me just sit up here and say that.
First you said no pictures.
I can't even believe you up here lying like this right now.
Wait a minute, dang, y'all, yeah. Echo like that.
Was you up here lying like this?
I ain't got no reason to lie. It's all recorded. Shut up.
Somebody got an echo.
Trina, she in the basement. Come out the basement, dummy.
$2. We're gonna be respectful, please.
If you let her back on this panel, it won't be respectful. At the end of the day, I could have threats, and I didn't. We could have still been going back and forth. However, he chose violence. Now, at one point, did I say I was going to pew up his house or pew him up?
You called somebody that I don't know and sent them my information. And I said, if they come to my house, this is what's going to happen.
Yes, he did. I have it okay.
Somebody pulled up. No, he said if somebody
he said I would put a bullet through your head and theirs. I have it recorded.
Hold on.
I have it on
Yeah, if they
record.
pull up to my house.
If somebody
y'all.
he said that if somebody pulled up to his house, then a picture would have been shown.
What did he say about calling people? No. What did he say about calling people?
Like $2,
What did he say about calling
She said one at a time. Quit talking.
I'm talking, so shut up. And I'm talking. What did he say about
The other lady
calling
talking. Shut
You
up.
posted his kids first.
You shut up.
Lied on him.
What did he say about calling people?
You called that man
Raggedy ass
What
liar.
did he say about calling people? Because I can easily call
Y'all missed the y'all talk the same for me. Keep talking the same.
3DO. You're a liar.
I don't care. He should have been. He should have been posting pictures.
AJ, please.
Should have been threatening to post their pictures.
Alone.
He never posted it. He never posted it.
Okay, so I'll just call back.
After you posted my pictures.
Motherfucking nerve.
I'll just call back.
You got a lot of motherfucking nerve.
After you posted my pictures.
And this is being recorded.
And then I said I'm going to post your pictures and never did. What?
It is being recorded because now
Trina.
Are you
I'm
dumb?
feeling threatened.
Trina.
Y'all be
Now, are you dumb?
Trina.
Are you dumb?
Y'all be
Are you
really dumb.
Are you dumb?
Trina.
Now I'm
Making
pressing
the
charges.
situation a little worse.
See, Trina.
Now I'm pressing charges, Trina. Thanks to you, I'm pressing charges.
Trina.
Y'all be so stupid.
Thanks to
Y'all
you,
be really
Trina,
dumb
I'm
as
pressing
fuck.
charges. Thanks
Y'all
to
be
you,
really
Trina,
dumb
I'm
as fuck.
pressing.
Y'all be really dumb as hell.
Thanks to you.
Y'all be
Trina not studying that.
Y'all can do that, Trina.
Okay, $2.
Breaking. You can
Girl,
think
ain't
Trina.
nobody-
Trina, you
nobody
know how I get down. Trina,
Nobody
you about
scared
know how I
of
get
you.
down.
I don't know a motherfucking thing, ho.
You keep talking, they'll show up at your
Are you
house.
cool? I don't know a
Trina,
motherfucking
is you
thing.
cool?
Quit calling my
Is
name.
you cool? Please
You
stop.
cool. Hey, I don't listen.
Give it a
Quit
second.
talking
Is
to
you cool?
Just hold on.
Are you?
You be $2. You threatened people. Hold on. You
They
threatened
might
people
get-
$2, and then when they were asking,
I don't even know why y'all let her up
Hold
here.
on.
She's a wannabe.
This ain't your shit.
If
She's a basement
Trina,
trick.
if you gonna talk to $2, then let it be Trina and $2.
No,
Everybody else,
she don't need to talk to me. No, ain't nobody. Ain't no everybody else.
Talk.
There's nothing she need to say to me. Thanks to her, I will be getting off this phone.
Girl,
pressing charges
I
on
don't
him.
give a fuck
Thanks
about
to
none of
her.
that. Your
Now y'all
ass
have a
is
good
a
night.
liar.
Have a good night.
You're a liar.
Listen, Trina, the police
You're a
already have the
liar.
tape.
Hold
They already
on.
heard him.
Let's
Girl.
not make the situation worse than what it already is.
Already worse. The police already heard him. When I was on the phone with the police, I turned the live up, and the police heard him say it.
from first though,
So
$2.
now,
That's a lie.
They know what you're saying is a lie.
You wrong, $2. Y'all
But you
three.
went
now we're gonna
from,
press
but
charges.
you went
Y'all have
from
a
not,
good night.
but I
Y'all
thought
have
you
a
wasn't
good
the
night.
one that called
Y'all have a good
$2.
night.
But I thought you wasn't the one
Hear
that
him
called.
if
Now
your
they
friend was the one that called and not you.
You're a lying ass bitch.
Oh, come on now, $2.
Because Kiana inserted herself today. Brave barely said anything about Kiana. And the fact that she inserted herself and Kiana must forget when Ms. Nitra served her that C&D. She got online and told Ms. Nitra, fuck her, harassed that lady and everything, and got the nerve to be putting a charge on
Basement
that
dick
lady.
sucking trick.
God damn it.
Just like your husband, ho.
Basement sucking them dicks.
Just like your husband,
$5.
ho.
That's all you worth.
Just
Yeah.
like your husband, bitch.
Yeah. But where
Just
yours
like your
at?
husband,
Where yours
bitch.
at? Living off
Just
a
like your
female.
husband.
Go get a job. Trick.
Fucking good pick.
Trick.
Fucking real good pick.
Sure is. With a
He
good
do it
job.
better than me.
With a good job. Where
He
your
does
job at,
it
Trick?
better than me.
Where your job at?
He does it better than
Where
me.
your job at? Where your job at?
Stop calling my name.
Can you stop for a minute, please?
$2,
And if I
remember
ask
you
why-
Talking
tricked us
to
like
me.
you was finna go do surgery.
Don't ask him to do nothing.
$2, don't you remember you tricked us like you was finna go do
The fuck,
surgery?
lying asshole.
It's
You got
actually-
online and said you was headed to surgery.
No,
and
wait.
today we find out you're not a surgeon, $2. You
This man
disappointed.
kids coming up,
who
you
is
ain't
it?
know it was
'Cause
his
I
kids.
literally-
Shut the fuck up.
If you were on my live, I
It
literally
has to
just
be one
took
at a
them on
time
a
because
tour,
it's gonna
Daddy.
look like if both of y'all is talking at the same time, and I'm not gonna allow it to be where it's multiple people jumping down $2 throat. We're not finna do that. So Trina,
they can't jump. They can't
$2,
jump down my
you
throat.
$2. That's it.
Well, I don't know who I'm talking to. I know I'm telling her she's a lying ass bitch.
Okay, thank you. Next. Facts.
The fuck?
Facts. Is that all you got?
You and your feelings
And use a
shook up
trick.
because motherfuckers done
And
found
use a
your
trick.
ass.
And use a trick. Ain't
Shook
right.
up because motherfuckers done found your ass.
Trina, they been found.
Yeah, I won't do it no more. Shit. I'm done clocking you, motherfucker.
I'm gonna find you again.
Talk about, I didn't know that was
be at your door next. Matter of fact, let me call him right now. I'm gonna call him right now.
Lady knew that was his motherfucking
Lady
child.
Essence, be prepared to open the door.
Liar.
Lady Essence,
the fuck you mean you ain't know that was his daughter? Yes, the fuck.
Okay, so
Lady Essence,
let me ask
be prepared to open the door.
How to threaten all this shit get started in the first place? How did we get here?
Because just that thread. These
because
Brady they be trying to shut people up with all that bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna do this.
Greg King accused us of being quiet after that shit.
It's the same thing that we just watched here.
They done got my main page man supporting through this opposition stuff. They done called the police on me.
The fuck?
Out opposition. I'm telling y'all.
Greg King accused me and Kiana.
Ain't nobody going for that shit. Girl, shut the fuck up. No, you're mad because your real information got found.
Trina, I don't care.
You're mad because your real information got found, and we found out that you really is in a lavender marriage, bitch.
Do you think I care?
That's why you shook up.
Do you think I care, Trina? And we found out that you're really a trick.
I'm
kind of disappointed too, because you told us you were headed to surgery that day, and we
trick. Hey, where were you at today? I literally just gave them a tour of the hospital. So ask the people that was in my live what I just showed them.
I was in
I
was in your live that night when you shit that.
I said
you been had us thinking you was a surgeon for all
this tonight.
And you lied.
Any motherfucker can walk in the hospital and walk around, ho. What the fuck is you talking about?
No, they can't.
But they can. But they
can. Crackheads like you looking for medicine cards trying to steal drugs. Yeah. Crackheads like
they
you.
definitely can.
Crackheads like you.
Walk in any hospital and get walking around.
Like
this shit don't prove a motherfucker
thing. Like
where your license, ho? Where your license, ho?
Don't wear yours.
Where your license, ho?
Don't wear yours.
Non-existent.
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 Don't wear yours, ain't. Where's your license?
Pushing ass bitch.
Where's your license?
You mop pushing ass bitch.
Ask them, did they see a mop in my hand tonight? Ask the people, did they see a mop in my hand tonight?
Tired ass.
That's all right, because the police about to be at your door in 2.3
Girl, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Okay, Aubrey gonna be motherless.
People, that ain't cool.
Don't give a fuck about none of that.
Okay, yeah, I know you don't like your car.
That shit's so lame.
Don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
She just threatened now the daughter gonna be motherless.
To threaten people, then when people react, you got a problem. $2, you started like you threaten these people, and then when they react, you get mad. You can't threaten people, and then y'all be snitching like, come on.
Y'all be out here talking about fake calling the police like we ain't on the internet, stupid.
But Empress, that day when $2 abruptly got off live one night, she acted like the people was giving her white coat and the stuff to go do a major surgery. And just to come to find out today, she worked at the lab court. I'm very disappointed. But yeah, Empress, Kiana inserted herself in this today. Like, that boy did not, he said the opposition, like, it did not go that far for them to have to call no police. Like, seriously. Kiana been wanting to do this, which we all know that. She be so tough on her, but actually didn't call the police on this man. Said that he asked to go look for her daughter when she doxed him first. We must forget that Kiana doxed Bray King first. Put his kids up. Like, all of this came on her end. And then when he do react, all because he said something about an opposition page, like, this was too far. Like, Kiana talk about everybody kids. She posts everybody kids. She doxed everybody. Like, that's not cool. Then Kiana, you're not even married to Tony. You still married to your ex-husband. Like, y'all out here playing and shit. Like, I don't like that. You harass Petty Rowe. You harass Miss Nitra. Them folks let you live. Then you got the nerve to call on Bray King. Like, people do really like Bray King, and people are going to stand up for the truth. Y'all was dead ass wrong today. $2 and Kiana. Y'all was dead wrong. This shit did not have to go this far. All because of fucking fake-ass page. Like, come on. Like, y'all be dishing that shit, but y'all really can't take that shit. And you said you didn't pull up on Rose, but Rose somebody's child. Bray King somebody's child. Trina, her daughter somebody's child. Like, y'all dead ass wrong. Y'all wrong.
What's her name?
Well, who got his page clear?
Your mind is muting me.
Don't be muting $2. I don't know who that did because I didn't see it, but y'all, nobody got to mute nobody because at the end of the day, y'all know everybody free to say whatever they want to say in these comments. Y'all know how I roll over here. Just keep it respectful, respect my mods. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't pick and choose no sides. That's why I asked her the questions that I asked her. I have not said or done anything wrong. I just wanted to get a better understanding. This shit then just went way too damn far.
It really has. It's sad. This is sad. But who got his page clipped? Because that's what he really...
$2 did. She said it in
heard about that. And that's so bold.
We went live. I got that recorded break. I did get your page clipped. I did it. $2 admitted to me. I support my page today.
I don't have no idea.
They could do all this shit to me.
All of them got his page took down. He said it. They reported him. $2 of them did. He said it earlier.
And I asked her, did she do it? And she said no.
Oh, that's funny that she said no, because she sure was bragging on live earlier saying she was the one that got him clipped, lying asshole.
She was, Trina, bragging about it. That's why I asked her up here, did you get his page clipped? And she said no. That's crazy. Look, I'm going to say this, Imp, and then I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all, we have got to do better as a people. We just got to. This act that went to so many people's head is crazy. This is a social media app. And people are acting like, for one, y'all acting like people really care about y'all. Y'all acting like y'all really know each other in real life. And then people out here doing this stupid, crazy stuff. This is sad, y'all. God.
Can we not forget that $2 when you told us that you use your job to pull up people information? Remember when y'all lied on Chef Foxy? And you told the world that, you told the whole TikTok that you use your job to look up that lady information and y'all really lied on that lady? Like $2, you've been doing this for a long time and it ain't cool.
Yeah, she has. I remember when she did that to Chef Foxy. This is crazy, though. But anyway.
Well, and that's why I say, that's why I don't pick and choose sides, because in the same breath can we say about everyone else is doing it. $2 isn't the only one, though. Nor is Kiana, right. nor is it. It's a lot of people who do it.
But you can't keep using the police as a threat, though. Like
you're right, Empress. But if we gonna dish that shit, we got to be able to take that shit at the same time. Like if we gonna be on here doing dirt, like a motherfucker got to take that shit back. Like, and we all grown at the end of the day. Everybody kids, everybody somebody child, and we all got kids. If we gonna be a motherfucker doxing people and playing that tough role, the motherfucker you gotta come with else. You gotta come with it. Like, come on, y'all.
It's only one side.
And I'm not saying that there's not consequences that don't come with it. It's why I don't do it. I'm just saying I just don't want to see her just pile down as if we have not seen in the last 2 to 3 weeks of motherfuckers doxing and going rogue with the doxing and all kind of shit. She ain't the only one.
It's not the doxing, though. It's the police. Don't nobody give a fuck about that doxing, because guess what? A bitch ain't gonna do shit to me or mine, so I don't give a fuck about none of that. Put out whatever address you want to put out. I don't give a damn about none of it. It's the police. That's the problem. It's weaponizing the police, weaponizing CSB or CPS, however the fuck y'all said. Like that shit not cool. Bitch,
I agree to that. I agree to that.
Like everybody else. You popping your shit, you going to find motherfuckers' family members, you posting motherfuckers' kids and everything else up under the sun. So when it's done back to you in retaliation at that, bitch, you want to get the call in the law? The fuck, is you cool?
And then to be honest, like $2, when you call Bray King a pedophile, that right there really cooked the cake. Like, out of all things, like, we can go low and shit, but it's just certain things. Like, we got to start having, y'all be saying that y'all be wanting people to respect y'all or look, like, the shit y'all be saying is distasteful, like, for real, though. Like, you call that man a pedophile, then you posted that man with his kids and laughed about it, then call him all type of faggots and threatened him. And then when he did...
Make sure y'all tapping the screen, y'all.
When he did react and respond and say he was going to post a picture when he didn't, y'all went to the police. Then you said that lady was in your live, $2. You said that the Jasmine lady was in your live and she watched Bray King do that. And you just set up here on Empress panel and said that you called the lady and told them, like, $2, your story been changing all day. I got my notes. I wrote this shit down.
Here's the thing. That lady she can lose her job for doing this type of stuff, or because somebody's weaponizing the police. She can lose her career behind that
Because Auntie, you know that she got online and admitted to everybody. Like I said, with this shelf stuff, she said she used her job to look up the information. It's in 4K. Like, we gotta watch what we be saying too, because it is in 4K. And $2 said that.
Absolutely, and not only can $2 lose her career, the lady, what's her name, officer, whatever her name is, she can lose her job and career behind going after him for $2. Like, that is craziness. And to sit there and I don't care what people say, like, you involving them 3-letter people over a fucking beef that you had with somebody on TikTok.
That's I want to. Empress, can you see?
I can only speak for what I see. Wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, that's why I said I'm not going to sit and say, oh, yeah, let's just jump down $2 because Breaking be hollering. Everybody be hollering. Everybody is doing it. I just feel like, the Popo might have been a little too far with it. But, hey, that was her choice. But because it's done repeatedly back and forth on this app, I cannot say that either one is in the wrong because it's done. I just felt like the Popo went just a little bit too far. Right. But, hey, she can do what she want to do. I can't tell $2 what to do. Or Kiana, I just felt like that.
But look at this dumb bitch. Look at the bitch in the comments. She threatened to call the police on the motherfucking commenters. You's a silly, goofy bitch.
Trina, please don't. Trina, I don't want you to, I'm going to say this, and you can take it for what you want to take it for. Over the past couple of weeks, I have been watching you grow. And I've seen your growth. Please don't allow them to take you backwards. Because honestly, it's not worth it. Sometimes you just got to not engage because they want your attention. And they know that, I'm not saying that $2 wants your attention, but a lot of people want attention on this app. So in order to get it, they know that they can say something to trigger you, and then you're going to spark off. Don't give it to them because you have honestly, watching you, you've changed a lot and you've grown. Please continue on that path.
And I agree with you, Auntie, but sometimes if we gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Because $2, like I said, we fuck with you. But remember when you drug Trina daughter in this shit, the audacity that you called the police today on Braid. But
and that's exactly right.
A month ago when you had Trina daughter on the pole,
I'm growing.
Calling that baby all type of bees and hoes. Like, come on, that $2. Like, you really called the police on Braid today for him even posting the picture, but you literally posted Trina kid. Called that girl a hoe, a bitch, everything up under the sun but a child of God. Like, seriously, are we for real right now? Are we serious? Like, y'all can do that shit, but when the next motherfucker do it, it's a problem. Now everybody in an uproar. Like, y'all dead ass wrong. Y'all dead wrong. We know you did $2, so stand on that shit like you been standing on it. Y'all been around her doing y'all shit, popping y'all shit, spinning the block. But for y'all to call the police, this shit just show who y'all real character is. Y'all really shaky. Y'all really just only on the internet, because in real life, you hoes really not about that action. And it definitely showed today. Kiana be hooping and hollering. Kiana be the first one you catch and snatch her ass up. She showed today her real hand. Both of them showed their real hands today. Because ain't no way that y'all let some words make y'all call the police. And Kiana, people got protective orders on you, and you got the audacity. Like, come on.
But she been calling
you to be flexing down there with Scholar. Like, ain't nobody scared of Scholar. I'm going to just put it on the floor. Ain't nobody scared of Scholar. I don't know if y'all think he a threat to the community, but he's not. The shit he dish out, we can dish that shit out too. I don't know why y'all think y'all can bring. Y'all be hard on YT people and shit like that. He's of a different race. And how the fuck do he get to come in between our communities and think he gonna shake some shit up? Like, nah, y'all gotta cut that shit out. Picking and choosing. Ain't nobody scared, Scholar. You know I ain't scared. You bleed just like I bleed. So that behind that screen shit don't mean nothing. But y'all gotta stop that shit.
Well, listen, like I said before, I'm going to say it again, and this goes for whoever. I don't tiptoe around no bitch. And ain't no bitch about to sit up here and put a muzzle on my motherfucking mouth by throwing out some threats, talking about who she gonna call. Bitch, you pick up the motherfucking phone and dial it. I don't care about none of that. Because guess what? I'm a motherfucking mama. So can't nobody take my motherfucking kid. Because guess what? I'm a parent, bitch. So I ain't worried about that. And I know the motherfucking law in any state I go to. So I ain't worried about that shit either. I know you bitches can't do shit with me. So I ain't worried about a bitch doing nothing to me. The fuck?
It's the fact that $2 saying people scared. One thing about it, ain't nobody call the police. Ain't nobody put no report on nobody. Ain't nobody making no report. So that says a lot, like, for real. $2, you just lost your credibility today, babes. It's okay. It's a new year. You'll rebrand, but as of today, you really disappointed us because I'm still thinking about that day you shut your live down, $2, and said you was headed to surgery. You was acting like them folks. Thank you. Thank y'all.
You definitely earned that gun, okay?
Thank y'all. Oh, that's so sweet. But yes, $2 had us.
Thank y'all. That was me, motherfucker.
Surgery, but she was telling them people to bring her coat. She was acting like she was finna go into a major surgery just to find out she work in the goddamn laboratory. All these goddamn years. I think she the janitor. But I'm surprised. Like, this shit is crazy.
Real interesting that two of the loudest motherfucking mouths on this side of TikTok got the nerve to call the damn police. Crazy.
But she been calling them. The thing is, well, one of them has been calling them. She said that a while ago. There's videos of her saying it. A lot of people just didn't know that she was doing it. She been told y'all who she was.
Auntie, you're right. When they did that, she was Chef, right? When they did that, she was Chef, and they lied on that lady all this time. To this day, right now, $2 still act like Chef did something to her. We gonna put that shit out here. That girl lied on Chef. They called.
I just know you lying because $2 is on the page with Drop Queen and her 2 daughters as strippers.
They lied on that lady.
As the profile picture.
That she used her job to look up them people information. Had Chef around her looking like she had really did something to that lady. And it was all a fucking lie. And she couldn't even put her pride to the side and apologize because she was fucking wrong. This is what people do when they wrong. They try to keep on going like the shit with Braid and all them like, let's call a spade a spade. Everybody be doing that shit. But the fact you be doing that shit and then you hiding your hand right now by calling the police. Y'all did that with Chef. Y'all had the whole TikTok on that lady ass over a fucking lie, over a skit. And to this day, y'all still ain't just been women or stood on business and been like, you know, we did fuck up. It is what it is. And y'all only doing that because Braid and Chef be together. Like, come on, y'all. Like, this shit is a fucking a circle. Like, they just spinning the block. Y'all got to see what's going on right now. This ain't about no opposition page. That's shit out the wonder. Y'all wanted this shit to happen.
I just wanted to correct one thing. All of the 9 have apologized, owned their shit, told me they're part of it, except for $2 and Aries. Those are the only 2 that insist